Hello everyone, Phoenix Fella here, and welcome back to another FS901 video. This time I'm by myself, simply because, and I apologize, I'm still sick. There was a lot of things, since we started doing these again, that has come up that I really wanted to address with you guys, and so on and so forth. So first off, I don't know if you guys noticed in the setup videos, the fire station has changed up a little bit. Eric had these hidden in here, and I found them, and set them back up. Pretty awesome. In here, these are the closest thing I could find to lockers, so I threw them in here as like lockers. We have some air tanks here, so on and so forth. Hooked up the Dean screaming on TV. Dirty old couch, the kitchen set, the soda machines, water cooler, all that good stuff in the firehouse to make it a little bit more, give it a little bit more of a realism feel to it, and so on and so forth. We've got two offices there. These are two empty. I didn't know what to put there. Oh god. Same. Well, over here we have the beds, of course, and then have a couple of lockers over here. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that was updated. I fixed some problems that were in the map, such as grass and the roads and that big hole over there, so on and so forth. But yeah, there's been a lot of comments that just I don't know. I mean, so many people for so long, you know, daily asked, when did FS901 come back? When's FS901 come back? And then when we finally do start back up, because so many people were asking, we just get complaint after complaint after complaint. The number one being, be more realistic. I've addressed this, I don't know how many times, but I don't know what more I can express it. This is a farming simulation game. This game is meant to be a farming simulator game, not a firefighting simulator game. We just had the materials to throw it together if a fire simulation sort of type of game within a game. And I mean, you can't go into a house and all that. You can't have a patient laying out on the ground when you show up for a medical scene, stuff like that. So you can't be 100% realistic, and it'll never be that way. So many people keep be more realistic. Do this, do that, do this, do that. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It really is not. Not because, you know, we're not capable. It's that the game is not capable of doing it. This is not a firefighter. Now, later in 2017, they haven't announced a specific date yet, but in 2017 they are coming out with a firefighting simulator. It's going to be called Firefighting Simulator, I believe it's called. I don't remember. Which, yes, I will be getting, because my wife is already in talks with the company about it. So I will have it in that game, especially if it's multiplayer. You'll see a more realistic firefight. I guess I can go here, can't I? A more realistic firefighting simulation makes sense for you. Also, a lot of people have asked us to stop goofing around, and the biggest one, stop cursing. We are the Outcast Posse. When we get together, we have fun. A lot of us have our own, and a lot of people who watch at home have their own crap they're going through, and I get this comment often that, you know, us joking around, especially during live streams, brightens up people's days, makes them a crappy day, you know, somewhat good, and that really resonates with us, because that's who we are. And a lot of what people don't know is a lot of times that we have those same problems. You know, a lot of times when we get together, it's a distraction from our problems and life. So, you know, it is what it is. We will never be 100% 100% serious, 100% by the book. We'll never be, and we'll definitely never stop cussing. I mean, if you go into a firehouse, and I think, those in our crew that are actual firefighters or somehow related to a fire company will tell you it gets much worse than what we do. I understand there are young kids watching. I've stated numerous times that it's not really meant for younger kids. We're not going to be, a rescue me type of crew and act like Chicago Fire. I'm sorry. And a lot of people are like, oh, you said you're going to keep it PG-13. If you go to a PG-13 movie, you see that a lot of times it's worse than what we are. Okay, what was that movie called? I got drunk to theaters way back when. It was PG-13. There was half-naked women. Women running around in brawling underwear, cussing here and there and everywhere. So, we're not that bad when it comes to how foul we are. If that makes any sense. So, again, that's just one thing you guys are gonna have to get over with. And if you're a younger viewer and you're not allowed to watch that, I fully support your parents' say in that ordeal, because I wouldn't want my kids watching what we do on there in it either. So I'm sorry, but this series may not be for you. There's plenty of other people out there that do try to do the same thing we're doing, and they're some of them don't even talk, so much more kid friendly than what we're doing. The Outcast Posse has never been, if you allow your kids to read or watch that type of stuff, it's all, for you. But guess what? If your kid's 12 and you're like, oh, I don't want the F word used around him because I don't want him saying it, he's probably going to school and said that a million times. So be aware of that as well. But if your parents say, do not watch this, it's got foul language in it, don't watch it. Listen to your parents, or else you're going to be in trouble. Tie. Anyway, so that's another thing that's been popping up a lot. Another thing that's been popping up a lot is people want me to drive the fire trucks. Here's why I drive the Suburban. Okay, me and Tyler, for those of you who don't know who Ty is, pretty much set up all the calls for the last one, and that's why I'm leading in the fastest vehicle we have, so I can direct it without being a little bit more realistic, calling out addresses or landmarks instead of field such and such and field such and such and field such and such. Try to be a little bit more realistic there, because all the streets are hay bale and barley. But we're trying to be a little bit more realistic that way, and that way I know where it's at. I can lead them there, so on and so forth, if that makes any sense to anybody. Trying to think of what else has been coming up. I drove away from that fire station, and I had something to talk about over there. Whoops. My bad. Another thing to come up is a lot of people saying, there's at least one comment that we're using the wrong 10 codes. For those of you who are not aware of what 10 code is, like 10-4. When Tyler's the main one, I don't know him. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know him. Tyler's the one making the call outs for that. And 10-8, where he's from, means in service. So that's what he's been using. And if you look it up, you can look it up. I guess it varies by state or even county sometimes. 10 codes will change, and that's one thing that popped up when they were making the new police game that's going to be coming out, Police 1013. someone asked what 10 codes they were going to use, and the developer said, well, 10 codes change depending on where you live. We're going to stick with the New York City 10 codes. So Tyler has really stepped up and taking, a leadership role there, and I like what he's doing. I think he's doing a great job. I hope he's not watching, because his head's gonna explode, because it's gonna get so big right now. But he's doing a really good job. I like the way he's doing it, and I'm gonna let him roll with it. Let him do his thing, because I like it. I do. And you guys are gonna see a little bit more of that coming in the next episode. Like I said, it was supposed to be this episode, but I have to address some things that are constantly coming up. Even though I know people aren't gonna watch it, I know without a shadow of a doubt that there's going to be someone in the comment section down below saying drive a fire engine, or why are you just driving around? Oh man, this isn't FS901. He doesn't make any calls. I mean, what people don't know is complaining is what led FS901 to go in the first place, because no one seemed happy, and now it's it's back. Everybody wants to complain, but. Anywho, over this station, we will be using this station at some point in time. Again, I didn't even have time to put up videos 1 week, and then I was sick the next, so I haven't really done any work to the engines that are, or the trucks that are going to be over here. And as you can tell, we currently have 2 different colored trucks. For some reason, and GE, these are the exact same color, so I'm not sure why this one's showing up lighter and this one's showing up darker. I can't answer that, but this one also needs to go through the texturing, because this actually going to be Outcast City Fire Company, and that's going to be the logo there. So yeah, it's going to change, and this is going to be actually Station 40. As you see up there, instead of a Station 52 or whatever we were going by last time. For this station, I wanted to stick with the Spartan engines that Mr. Hawkins has worked on. You guys know him from Bear Mountain Rescue. This is actually one he sent me a while back. Before that whole pack got leaked online. I actually have 2 different versions of this. The first one, this is his second one he did. I was thinking about having both of them, the version 1 and version 2, as the 2 engines for this station. There you go. He has since gotten in contact with me. He's been working on updated versions and newer trucks. And he said he was going to send them over. So I'm kind of put off working on any trucks until then. Because once he gets them in, I'm going to recolor them, retexture them to fit the paint scheme for this station. I also got to figure out what's going on here. This is, even looking at it's bugging the crap out of me. But yeah, I really like the looks of it. He goes into a lot of detail, as you can see here. Interiors and everything. Pretty nice. He had that shiny chrome on it. I did take it and make it look a little bit duller. It looks more appealing to me. It fits with this dark. I mean, it's not really dark, but it's got like a darker tone, if that makes any sense. Like Outcast Farms and County Line and what was the Clover Creek, like their textures were darker than what like Idaho was. So that's why I kind of took that chrome, that really bright shiny chrome cube map, that one that made really shiny chrome off the trucks, to give them a little bit more of a darker fit, make them feel like more like a fit. I know not everybody's understanding what I'm saying right now, but yeah. Makes sense to me, and it looks good. I like the way it looks. Again, I even think that this one back here is even another color. Yeah, see, it's a different color. And I also got to work on leveling that land out. That'll come in a later update. Like I said, we're not really using this station right now. I don't know where this came from. I think this was an Eric command vehicle, because he had a police vehicle at one time, or a police Suburban at one time. I don't know if this is his or not, but somehow I wound up with it. I retextured it, I made it black, put the yellow lines down the side of it, and Command 40, Outcast City. So yeah, there's that. The station probably will not be filled in because this is going to be like a secondary station. It's not going to be like where we spend most of our time at. It's going to be on that other one. So yeah, there's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting before I end the video. Oh, another thing that keeps coming up. People want to know when the next video is going to be. Guys, for as long as I have a video and time to get it up, because I've been running into it. I've been sick, had a lot of stuff going on in a short period of time. Boom, 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 boom. So it's been hectic, but I did make sure I got 2 videos up of FS901 last week. So as long as I have footage to record, upload for you guys, which we still have plenty. We still got like 2 or 3 weeks worth already recorded, and we're recording some more actually. Well, we should have, I'm recording this on Sunday, so we're supposed to be recording Monday night, which would be yesterday from this recording. So, there's still a lot of left, and with us recording on Monday, it's going to put us over to we won't have to do any more recording until the new year, which gives us time off in between. Like we're able to take a week off in between and just stockpile it, so then we'll be able to go the rest of the enjoy our holiday season without having to go through the lag fest that is known as FS901. But that is pretty much going to do it for today, guys. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask, and the next time I'll do this, because you guys are long-time watchers of FS901. I usually do these in between the group recordings. I wasn't going to do it this time around because we have so many stockpiled, but with the alarming amount of complaints that's been coming in, I felt like I needed to do a video and address it and let you guys know where I stand on each of your concerns, because we read through them if you guys haven't noticed. And like some complaints, like the cussing and stuff, the guys get really worked up about it, because if you've been watching the Outcast Posse for any amount of time, we've tried it before. I've even went through and painstakingly sat through 2 hours worth of, well, no, it was more like 30 minutes worth of footage that was cut out of a 2-hour recording. I exaggerated a little bit, but I sat through all that time bleeping out every single curse word, and so many people hated it. It was one of the most disliked FS901 videos I've ever done. So I'm not going to go back to that. And again, everybody's craving for realism. That is realism. If you guys haven't watched Rescue Me, watch Rescue Me. A lot of people tell me it's pretty accurate with the way they talk and everything. And Athena, who was an EMT before she moved, I don't know what's going on there, so she might, I don't know, don't kill me, Athena. She can back it up, Tyler can back it up, Tuff can back it up, Toby can back it up. It is what it is. So there you go. Again, if you guys have any questions, I will answer them the next time around if I do one of these again. So just feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. But just be prepared if it's comment like "stop cursing" or "be more realistic." The guys are going to hammer you to the wall. So that's going to do it for today, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to see more FS901 videos, be sure to click subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.